This is Jillian Cruiser reporting from Matthews News. We decided to come onto UNCW's campus to find out more about the Wave Transit bus system. Apparently, there have been very different opinions about how the bus system works, whether it be efficient or inefficient. But we decided to take a little closer look in interviewing some of the resources, including the students on campus, to find out a little bit more about the system.
We met with Quan Van Williams to ask him about his experiences with the Wave Bus Transit system.
Like the Wave buses are pretty efficient if you're going to and from UNCW within like a 1 mile radius. But apart from that, if you're going anywhere outside that circle, it's probably the worst bus system I've ever seen in my life. You can see right here, this bus is supposed to be here at 38th minute of each hour. Probably won't. We'll see what time it comes.
The Wave Bus Transit system has many stops placed on campus to pick up students safely. But does UNCW have control of the stops off campus? Director of Auxiliary Services explains this issue in further detail.
As the campus grows, we're adjusting our shuttle stops for those construction things. But our goal is to add more stops on campus. Off campus, that we don't have any jurisdiction there. That's Wave Transit and potentially property owners who would say yes or no. Also perhaps a city and a county issue, so we don't have any control over where shuttle stops or shelters are placed off campus.
Hi, we're meeting with Sherry Gordon. She is the bus driver for the Red Express shuttle from behind the Taco Bell off campus to by the Fisher Student Center on campus. So Sherry, how are you doing this morning?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you so much. So how has your shift been going so far this morning?
Oh, it's wonderful. I always try to make my days wonderful.
Okay. Well, how do you make sure that you're on time for, each pedestrian you pick up on and off campus, despite traffic?
We're on a routine schedule.
Okay.
The map that we offer at the UNCW, we have a schedule, and my schedule starts at 7 in the morning.
7 in the morning?
And
wow.
I run every 15 minutes.
Oh, okay. We want to meet with Philip Deal, who usually takes the Loop Express on campus. So, hi Philip, how are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
All right, good. So, how often do you take the Loop per week?
I would say 3 or 4, maybe 5 times a week.
5 times a week. And how would you describe your experiences with the bus on campus?
I would say overall positive. On occasion, I have to wait a little while for the bus to come, but usually, I can walk up, wait a couple minutes, get on here.
And how long do you have to wait? When you say a couple of minutes, how much is it? Minutes?
I'd say no more than 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes.
I guess.
Do you usually get to class or wherever you have to be on time?
Yeah, usually for the most part.
So no complaints about this? Do you have any complaints about the system?
Not really. So, sometimes, buses come really close together. Other times they're really far apart. But, for the most part, they come fairly close together. So,
okay. So how would you describe your experience? Like good experience, bad experience?
I would say good experience.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being with us today.
You're welcome.
After our interviews, we have come to the general consensus that students riding the shuttle on campus or within a 1 mile radius seem to have a more positive experience with the Wave Transit system in comparison to those who are trying to use the system to go somewhere off campus. This is Jillian Cruiser reporting.